Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's dive in to the next zodiac sign reading we'll be doing. Nice teams of love and light. Did I do Pisces? I feel like I did Pisces. We'll do Virgo. Okay, we have a new deck today, Virgo. My lovely Virgo people in placements. What's your most important message from your spirit team, guardians, and guides for Virgo placements? Beautiful. Wow. Butterfly. The butterfly and the snowdrop. Hope. Love it. Absolutely lovely. So let's go ahead and see. It says, the butterfly and snowdrop, the two symbols of spring, remind us winter soon ends and hope is on the horizon. Butterflies develop through metamorphosis, which is interesting because we just had your season. And so this is basically a new beginning for you, transforming an egg into larva, then becoming, so for you it's like a new year really. Butterflies develop through metamorphosis, transforming from an egg into a larva, then becoming a pupa to a chrysalis, and finally hatching into an adult. The egg stage is so humble, the full-grown butterfly is so astounding, the process can feel like magic. The snowdrop has a bit of magic about it as well. It is one of the first flowers to appear at the end of winter, signifying brighter, longer days are just around the corner. Upright, a period of hardship is coming to a close. Better days ahead. Take heart and signs in the coming thaw. What gives me hope in times of scarcity? Interesting. I mean, well, you're not scarce. You have so much. If you're still watching my reading, you have the abundance of life, love, your spirit team around you. So let's dive into some messages for my Virgos from the highest teams of love and light. Mistletoe. 10 of Cups. Okay. Virgo. Six of Gifts. So you could have been changing your work position, or this could have been a reciprocity, maybe the right people coming in to support you and collaborate with you. This is more stability emotionally. You can see how content they are on this card. There's obviously a celebration, a gathering of sorts. There's a lot of delicious food on the table, some greens, some cranberry, some stuffing, and turkey. Yeah, something that was unjust or was taking away from your stability looks to be changing, it looks like. Tell me more, Virgo. Yeah, something that was holding you back from forward momentum. It's like you're starting from like a good healthy meal with the Three of Swords in the reverse, healing some kind of pain, and then you can move forward, right? So when you feel better, when you have that emotional stability, so you could be spending more time at home or feeling better first emotionally before you move ahead. Yeah, it's interesting, very interesting. Yeah, there could be a new relationship to yourself. Maybe you had a change in perspective in how you viewed yourself, your abundance, and your self-worth with the Ace of Cups here, with a new beginning in love. And this could be starting, of course, with yourself and your own self-concept. Virgo people and placements from highest teams of love and light, valuable messages, the arts. Yeah, you could be like stringing a frequency in your life that attracts greater things towards you. Your finances were affected maybe in the past. Maybe somebody wanted to knock you up or baby trap you kind of energy. I think you're seeing clearly and defending yourself, and this is helping you to heal something and go towards the future. This could be somebody on a farm or something about rural, but I see with trees, you're growing. Phobias in the reverse, you're overcoming some kind of fears, and you're allowing yourself to grow strong. You know, if the tree was health is improving as well, or something negative could have been impacting your health in the past. Virgo, messages for Virgo. Tobacco, you could be working with your spirits, and if you neglected your relationship to your spirits, and it's kind of like coming back full online. Tell you more, Virgo. Ooh, falling in love, cute. Very cute. Let's get you a wisdom for Virgo people and placements. Quite a few. Regeneration. Yeah, something was taken away from your abundance, milk and honey in the reverse in the past, so that's obviously something that was depleting you. And thinker, so you've had a change in your perspective, it looks like. Could be in your stability. 4-4 could be a number that's relevant, which rules real estate, your emotions, Cancer energy there. So maybe the Cancer area of your chart was kind of receiving some kind of change. I'm hearing glow up. You might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Interesting. Trying to figure out everything logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions are likely to be faulty, and you may even act on false assumptions that get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest, do something creative, exercise, or meditate. Soon you come to your senses, and the aha moment brings new clarity. Yeah, this could be about romance, love, what you're creating, your own connection to your soul. Interesting. Let's get you some juicy messages from your spirit team. Highest timeline from your spirit team. Somebody here could maybe you avoided having kids with somebody. Tell me more. I heard narrowly, narrowly avoided Virgo. So maybe you should be blessed. Count your blessings. No offense. Maybe you do have kids. I don't know. Virgo from their highest team. Somebody here could be very pale as well. Let's see what we've got. It says mean girl internally. You could have been dealing with somebody like that in the past. Anything else for Virgos? Maybe somebody was lying to you or something like that. Virgo. Something about God's plan, Virgo. Hexbreaker, beautiful. So maybe this was always destined for you to like overcome this curse. This could be from your mother or your father's side, potentially. Could have been a toxic relationship, Virgo. Maybe a toxic dynamic, maybe a relationship to yourself. But let's see. It says they try to wear you down. Yeah, this is in the past. Mean girl, right? And it says Tezrian could be a demon or spirit with themes relevant to this reading. It says recycled. Yeah, you could be recycling this energy into something else. Just wanted you to leave the job. So this is somebody who was threatened by you. Start prepare for what's coming. Smelling smoke, there's fire. So maybe you did that and you changed, you shifted. Return black magic. Yeah, so detach your energy, send it back to where it came from. The devil sees their plans fail when you shine. The devil sees their plans fail when you shine and serve God. Interesting. So maybe the devil's doing the work for you. Trying to get over on you, but it's not working. It was in the reverse. You can't trust them. It is what it is. Yeah, and you're realizing that, and that's what actually allows you to move beyond any kind of fear, doubt, and grow. It says always change the game on them, right? So they can't see what you're doing. What's that song? It's like a Brent Cobb song, and it's like if they think you're going left, take a right kind of energy, you can pick up on their negative intentions. Yeah, so if you can see, I mean, everybody can read everybody's mind. It's all collective consciousness, right? So gay but doesn't want to say. So this could be somebody who's in denial. They are easily seduced, so this is a cheater. Work with your ancestors. So you could have past lives gifts. Maybe you're looking at your genealogy, or you're getting like a DNA test, or you're just being guided towards certain cultures, or even teachings from past lives or guides. You may love them, but you must love yourself more always, right? You always must do that first. I'm seeing Penny Dreadful, so maybe you like that show, getting more confident. And we have discretion, and we have pay attention to people who make you lethargic. So these people are taking your energy and using it. Check if you have any stationary planets in your birth chart. These will be extremely potent aspects and planets, so you can do research on that and actually utilize them to their full effect. Anything else for Virgos for their advice? Most important actions to guide them towards their highest timeline. Don't heal the past. Don't move towards the past. Could be an Aquarius. I see you walking away from something and quickly. I want you to move forward and ahead. Okay, and don't invest in something that needs not to be invested in, basically. This dark fell, so maybe we'll get you a beautiful flower for my Virgos. What's the most important vital messages from the highest team of love and light? Lavender, so stay calm. Rosemary in the reverse. So this was definitely, rosemary is associated with money. This could have been impacting your abundance. This person was trying to impact your happiness and joy. I have grape on the top of the deck, and your connection to your money or relationships as well. But I think there is something here about cleansing and clearing this energy out of your life. And it looks like you have been doing that, staying calm, enjoying life. And we have hedgehog disguise. Yeah, so moving away from like a predator, like a badger. I think somebody else got badger. I think Leo did, so you could have been dealing with them. But let's go ahead and see. BCD, badger, hedgehog. It says, this is not your fight, keep out of it. Allow a person the space they need now and resist the temptation to help them, right? Don't get their karma by in going in their life. You'll get bad karma. They will ask when ready. Your garden needs tending, so look at natural pest control. Careful how you approach a delicate matter between family or friends. Someone feels very prickly, tucked away behind a log or beneath a bush. I do my best to keep out of sight and out of mind, so you might need to cloak yourself right now. Blending in with I'm seeing the Harry Potter like three, a symbol like the cloak, the wand, and the stone or something like that. Blending in with my surroundings as I become a part of the forest floor, the garden border, the pile of leaves, you too might want to consider lying low for a time to assume quite a different persona to avoid harm or strife. There are times, I think I talked about this in another reading, you can send out intentions like your power, if you come near me, like, or invoke certain things, just mentally, to keep people away from you. There are times for banging a drum and shouting your cause, for declaring who you are and what you believe in as boldly as you dare, but now is not one of them. Take that approach search and you draw the wrong attention. I only have one natural predator. And when it comes to my well-being and survival, I would not parade before a badger, but rather disguise my presence. You should do the same before those who would thwart your efforts. So keep things under wraps. Don't allow people to project negative eye or evil eye, or protect yourself. And if you're going to swing a left, hang a right, or whatever, and even seek or tell them you're going to swing a right kind of energy, or even seek to bring you down and take their chance. Time for reflection, solitude, and rest beckons. Prepare well in your sanctuary. Your chance to prove them wrong comes, just not today. So this is maybe a time to kind of continue to refortify, continue to plan, continue to manifest. Maybe you could be doing like bay leaf spells or something. Look that up if you're curious. But yeah, there's some dexterity otter on the top. So there is something here about your fluidity here, moving with grace through different terrain. They go on water, they go on land, right? So they're very flexible. Let's go ahead and read otter a little bit. Because otter feels like a very mercurial kind of flexible energy. You have the potential of a champion. Nurture your talents and share with others. Practice makes perfect. Work with a sense of efficiency. Know you're capable. Think like a winner. Give it your best shot. So you could be like scripting or something. Look after your hands. Give yourself more credit. So make sure that you are like not overworking your hands as well. And give yourself more credit. Look at what you've already achieved. Be quick off the mark. Studying for an exam or test gets results. Maintain spiritual and personal boundaries. Interesting. It's a miracle I've turned up, considering my kind disappeared from rivers for some time. However, our future looks brighter as we adapt to changing environmental conditions. So you could be adapting, and your future looks brighter as a result of it. And use our adept skills in order to survive. Come slide down the rocks with me. It's my favorite pastime, and you should add some play into your busy schedule as well as fluidity. Like me, I see you're nimble when it comes to working with your hands. The skills you seek, so maybe you're doing like sympathetic magic. The skills you seek come, but only with practice, and more practice. So if you want to know more about your nakshatras and the themes that play out in your Virgo placements, definitely check out your sidereal Vedic birth chart. If you know your time of birth, adjust it for the current place you're living in, the time you're living in the same moment. But if you don't have that information, just check out like the nakshatras that are associated with Virgo and search it up on YouTube. I think it's like Chitra, Hasta, and something else. And that will show you like maybe natural skills and abilities. It is the only way if you wish to improve or maintain proficiency. You were born with a great talent, and instead of just drifting, remember you need to hone your skills to ensure they are slick and proficient. So this could be a time when you're like strategizing or learning a lot. This could be a great weekend to learn a lot in the comfort of your home or sanctuary. I will grip your hand tightly whenever nerves get the best of you, and the pressure to do well is on. So that's interesting. It could be like really strategizing or focusing and honing from that kind of grounded sense of protection. So I'm going to end it there. Thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.